วัสดีครับสาวกซีดทุกคนซีดทีวีวันนี้พิเศษจริงๆครับเราจะพาสาวกชาวร็อกไปดูความมันระดับโลกแบบติดขอบเวทีของวงร็อกฝีมือเยี่ยมระดับโลกอย่าง Linkin Park กับ Linkin Park Live in Bangkok Minutes to Midnight World Tour 2007
แฟนคลับมากี่ปีแล้ว
ตั้งแต่ระบำแรง
4 ปีครับตั้งแต่ก่อตั้งวงนะครับ
ตั้งแต่ม.2 ค่ะ
สวัสดีครับผมปีเตอร์คอปครับตอนนี้คุณกำลังชมซีทีวีอยู่ครับตอนนี้ผมนั่งอยู่หลังเวทีคอนเสิร์ต Linkin Park Live in Bangkok Minutes to Midnight World Tour ปี 2007 นะครับตอนนี้ผมก็นั่งอยู่กับเชสเตอร์กับรอบนะครับผมสวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับ You guys are back in Thailand again. Did you miss Thailand?
Yeah, we had such a good time here last time, and we have really great fans out here, and so the energy is really high. So we get really excited when we come to places where the fans just go completely berserk when we show up. And Thailand's definitely one of those places.
That's great. And then how about Thai food? Do you guys like Thai food?
Yeah, definitely a favorite of ours. We eat Thai food a lot at home, and it's great to get the real thing over here.
Right.
Yeah, it's been really good.
Yeah, I heard you, Chester, you like right down your block you have like a breakfast burrito or something owned by Thai people. Yeah. Don't worry, I have my sources, man.
Yeah, you are well researched.
I'm well informed.
Yeah. I used to live at this place called Fanny's, and there was a couple that had owned it for like 26 years, and they are from Thailand. So
that's great.
อยากให้ LP เล่นเพลงไหนมากที่สุดหรอ My December
NN ครับ
เกือบทุกเพลงนะคะ Papercut
เหมือนกัน
From the Inside
I beat it out beat it to the throw it away I bleed it out taking deeper just to throw it away I bleed it out taking deeper just to throw it away just to throw it away just to throw it away เป็นไงซีดโดนใจสาวก Linkin Park เลยนะเซตอนนี้ไปอุ่นเครื่องดูชาร์ตซิดกับซีชาร์ตท็อป20อุ่นเครื่องกับซีชาร์ตของเราไปแล้วแต่ถ้าเครื่องยังร้อนไม่พอแล้วก็เจอกันช่วงหน้าซีทีวี
What's up? This is Rob.
And this is Chester from Linkin Park.
And you're watching CTV.
คอยติดตามผลงานอยู่ทุกอัลบั้มครับ
ก็ออกอัลบั้มเยอะๆให้มาเมืองไทยบ่อยๆ
ทุกเดือนได้ยิ่งดีครับ We love you Linkin Park.
The fans, we're talking about the fans. I mean, like, obviously in the States, I mean, like, the guys are going nuts over there. That's where you're from and everything. I know in Europe, I'm half Danish myself. I know in Europe, they're going crazy about you. How about the Thai fans? Are they crazy enough to, like, live up to the name of the title of Linkin Park fans?
Well, we just finished our meet and greet, and I think that we got more gifts from the fans at this meet and greet than we've ever gotten before. I mean, it's rivaling Japan. Japan, we get a lot of gifts, but it was pretty overwhelming tonight. All of us had like stacks of stuff on our lap. So we're definitely getting a lot of love from the fans here, and I think just from hearing them out, as these other bands play, it sounds like they're really excited to be at a concert tonight, and
I'm sure they are.
I think it's going to be a great show.
I think so. I believe so. I know that they've been waiting. They're very impatient normally, and I mean, like, what has it been now? 3 or 4 years since you were here last time, I'm sure they have, like, build up the mood for today, definitely. Will there be any special surprises for the concert today?
We're just going to go out and we're going to just play our music, and I think people will enjoy the fact that we play like a lot of the new record. So, yeah, so we're playing for an hour and a half, so we're trying to, we squeeze in as much as we possibly can in that time.
Right. Then concerning Minutes to Midnight, I mean, like, it's kind of like a new concept and everything. Like, how's the feedback been from releasing this album, Minutes to Midnight?
It's been really positive. We definitely made a conscious effort to change our style and the type of music that we were writing, and we took some risks on the record, and we didn't quite know how our fans were going to react when we released it, but the response has been really positive, and our live show has been growing and growing, and so that's most important to us. And it's great that it's great to get the feedback that we get from our fans, and it's been really it feels good to do something different and then be reassured by our fans that they love it.
ยอดวงร็อกของไทยผู้ต้องPetrified Slot Machine และโบราณ
ความรู้สึกที่เล่นวงเปิดเยี่ยมครับผมภูมิใจแล้วก็รู้สึกดีนะครับแล้วก็เต็มที่ทั้งเราทั้งคนดูยังไงก็รักลิคินพาร์คครับผม
เดี๋ยวกลับมามันส์กับ Linkin Park กันต่อนะครับที่นี่ซีทีวีมาซีกันต่อครับกับซีทีวีและคอนเสิร์ตสุดมันจากวงร็อกฝีมือเยี่ยมระดับโลกอย่าง Linkin Park แต่ก่อนจะไปซีดไปมันส์กับพวกเขาตอนนี้ไปฟังการรายงานผลโหวตจากชาวซีทั่วประเทศกับซีชาร์ตท็อป20
And then like when you guys like started working with this album, I mean like apparently the Hybrid Theory and Meteora was kind of like it kind of has that Linkin Park color to it, whereas Minutes to Midnight is there's so much variation in the album. I mean like every single song is different and it still has very much of the Linkin Park color, but in a very different way. I mean like I hear that you guys you hooked up with Rick Rubin and you guys have been using equipment you're not used to. Can you tell me a little bit about that? I mean like basically the whole process of making this album.
Well, we used equipment that we were familiar with, but it was rather than pulling it off of a plug-in on Pro Tools, we probably had like 80 different snare drums at one point, like filling the entire front room and
Right.
Just to get that right sound, and that was kind of like a leisure that we hadn't had before,
Then concerning like the production of the album, do you guys, I mean like this is something I have to ask, do you guys have like a certain routine in writing songs? Do you have like a pattern in writing songs or do you guys just start from anywhere?
I think all of the songs really, they all start differently, but I think typically what happened with the majority of the songs would be that either Mike or Brad would start with some little riff,
Right.
and then pass it along to everybody in the band, and everyone would do their thing. Like Chester would write lyrics and work on melodies, and I would work on drums, and it would kind of get passed around. And it was different on this one because we worked in pairs. We worked in three groups of two, and then we switched those groups up every couple of weeks. So there was different guys working with each other.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And each group kind of had a different sound. One of the main differences was we got the Mike and Chester. Rick had them actually start writing melodies as soon as there was enough of a song there to start working on that element of it. We used to really wait until all the music was done, record it, and then these guys would have like 2 or 3 months to write all the lyrics and all the melodies, and it was like cram time for them. But this time they actually worked on writing different stuff throughout the whole process, which was really cool because you can kind of hear if the song is working and is really solid from the very beginning, rather than waiting and trying to work on just the instrumental part and polish it up when there's not really a melody yet. And
even one of the songs, The Little Things Give You Away, start from a little drum pattern there, yeah? Is that correct?
Yeah, I was actually just practicing, working on some stuff, and then I got into this groove and ended up hitting record and just recorded a bunch of stuff, and then passed it off to the other guys, and the song just kind of built upon that.
Nice. That's a really good song, by the way. I really like that one.
เพื่อไม่ให้เสียเวลาครับเราไปมันส์กันให้สุดเวียงกับคอนเสิร์ตครั้งนี้เลยดีกว่าครับ
Everything I said
to be. I look exactly like what you would always wanted to see. I can't forget about the criminal I am. Stealing second after second just cause I know I can. I can't forget this is the way it'll stay. I'm just trying to bend that train. I can't pretend I'm who you want me to be. So I my way from yeah. Don't turn it back. I wanna be close to side, so let me go. No turning back now. Let me take back my life. I'd rather. No turning back now. Anywhere on my own, 'cause I can say. Nah, no turning back now.
Just one last question. Like, okay, it's kind of like abstract, but what is it to be Linkin Park? Like, what I see you guys as is not just a normal rock band. I mean, you guys really care about what the hell is going on in the world.
Yeah, I think the idea is that we're in a position to help and give back, and so we do, and it's important. I think it's important for anyone who's successful and has an influence to use that influence in a positive way, and so we try to do that through humanitarian effort, and also with global warming and things of that nature, it kind of coincides with a lot of the natural disasters that have been going on, and so I think it's important, and I think it's important to all of us, especially because we get to see a lot of the world, and we have fans all over the place, and when you go somewhere and then you come home and you hear something horrible has happened in that place that you've just been to, you feel connected and you want to do something about it. So I think that's kind of where we're at.
I understand. So guys, listen to them, yeah? Do you just want to say something to your Thai fans?
Well, we'd just like to say thank you for all your support, and we're excited to be back, and we'll be back again.
Thanks a lot. Linkin Park, guys. Oh yeah, we got a souvenir for you guys. This is from Seat TV. This is one for you guys each, and please bring for the rest of the band as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
หวังว่าวันนี้ชาวซีดคงจะได้ซีดกันไปแบบทั่วหน้านะครับกับ Linkin Park Live in Bangkok Minutes to Midnight World Tour 2007 อาทิตย์หน้ากลับมาซีดกันใหม่กับซีดทีวีเวลาดี 5 ทุ่มทาง Modernine TV วันนี้ไปแล้วครับ สวัสดีครับ